this weird competition of cool.
You take a reef shot to the side of the head for a wave like that.
If I can win this, this will be the greatest moment of my life.
All the girls are surfing so well. They're beautiful inside and out.
Going skageless is a whole nother realm, like a fast version of body surfing.
Something about just getting in the ocean and cleansing ourselves of everything else that's going on in the world.
My job description is student of surfing.
Board Stories TV is proudly presented by Waimea Valley, where Hawaii comes alive. Visit them next time you're on Oahu's North Shore. And Spectrum OC16. How's it, everyone? I'm your host, Chris Otronic, and welcome to another brand new episode of Board Stories TV. I'm here checking out Waimea Valley on the beautiful North Shore of Oahu. There's so much to see and do here, and while I explore the valley, you guys can check out an acoustic jam session that went down with the Green in Honolulu, playing songs off of their new album. Billy Kemper shows off his T&Cs Glenn Pang winter quiver. Vans hosts a skate demo at the North Shore's Banzai skate park, and of course, our move and spill of the week. Waimea Valley is steeped in history, and along with cultural demonstrations and a diverse array of flora and fauna, you could easily spend the entire day in this magical place. I'm gonna head in and check it out for myself, but as for you, it's time for the move of the week. This move of the week features Brazilian flyboy Italo Ferreira, flexing his aerial repertoire in some warm-up sessions at Small Off the Wall. With the swell in the head-high range and sand built up over the reef, Italo utilized the punchy sections and easterly trade winds to put his boarded body through a variety of technical and above-the-lip surfing. Up next, Billy Kemper shows off his winter quiver, built for big waves, barrels, and hardcore ripping. Board Stories will be right back.
My first surfboard, I think I got when I was 3 years old. Yeah, I mean, that's where it all started. A few years ago, got to sit down with Glenn Pang and the boys at T&C, and they've been a huge part of my success. Glenn is there from the beginning to the end, asking questions. He's really good with my feedback, listens to what I have to say, does what I want, and he knows what I like, and I'm very confident with their boards. Everything he gives me I know is going to work good. These boards I got right here are just a few of what I've had made for this year's North Shore campaign. You know, aside from maybe foam and stringers and small little touch-ups, there's not much I'm really changing. There's no reason for me to. My boards last year felt insane. This right here is basically my small Sunset Point, small Haleiwa board. This right here, same thing, Town & Country, shaped by Glenn Pang. This is a S4. It's 6'2", 18/5/8, 2 7/16. So same width, same thickness, little different distribution with the foam. Future fin boxes, this is a Sidewinder model. And this is kind of like my go-to for Sunset Point or Haleiwa. Anything under 6'6", this is the model of the Sidewinder. I like bright colors. I think it stands out. I feel like when surfing a wave like Sunset, it's really far out. But when you see a bright color like going across the face, it's kind of like painting a picture. This is a Town & Country shaped by Glenn Pang. It's a W4, 6'10", 18/5/8, 2 7/16. This is the Sunset Beach Magic Stick. This is a 5'10", 18/5/8, 2 5/8. Pretty thick, full little board. This is actually was shaped for the Cape Fear Hours event. Unfortunately, the contest did not run. As far as going fast in the barrel, I don't think I could really design a better board. And basically what this is a 6'2" or a 6'4" cut down to a 5'10" to, you know, fit in a really tight pocket and be able to move a lot in deep barrels. And it worked unbelievable. The last session I had on it was at Cloudbreak, and it was really fast and really responsive in the barrel. This right here is a 10-0 shaped by Glenn Pang, Town & Country surfboards. This is my go-to for jaws right here. Ranges from 9.6 to 10.6, as big as you want. And yeah, this is what I ride out there. This is what I have faith in my life on. And for anyone looking to surf big waves, this is what I highly recommend. Future fins, 4-fin setup, big old thick stringer, crazy amounts of concave, and good foam distribution to get you into probably waves that you shouldn't be riding. I'm Billy Kemper, this is my quiver, and you're watching Board Stories.
Coming up, Hawaii's own The Green throws down an acoustic jam session in support of their new album, right here on Board Stories.
Experience Hawaii's past in the present. Oahu's Waimea Valley calls you to reconnect. Waimea Valley is a rich and culturally significant vahipana, or storied place, that embraces a world-class botanical garden. Come visit our newly restored kauhale, an historical site believed to have been occupied by families of high rank centuries ago. Our kauhale at Waimea Valley is one of a kind, a special place to engage in Hawaiian culture. Reconnect at Oahu's Waimea Valley.
Welcome back to Board Stories. I'm here on the North Shore of Oahu in Waimea Valley, where besides its cultural and historical significance, this place is a world-class botanical garden, stretching over 300 acres with a 45-foot waterfall. Needless to say, this place has no shortage of greenery. And speaking of green, we visited Hawaii's reggae rockers, The Green, as they held an acoustic jam session in Honolulu in support of their brand new album, Marching Orders. Check it out.
Today we are at Hungry Ear, the new location at Salt and Kakako. Just doing a little in-store jam and Marching Orders. Came out October 20th. Yeah, brand new. Our 4th album. Yeah, we want to play some new stuff from the album and some acoustic vibes, different versions for everybody.
Yeah, hello, are you missing me? Yeah.
I mean, we're just trying to, you know, do something for Hawaii. You know, little stuff like this is just fun for us, and we come from jamming acoustic, you know, at our parties at our houses and stuff like that. Yeah, so just kind of that vibe. We love doing this kind of thing, and Hungry Ear is just, I mean, I'm from Kailua, he's from Kailua too, so it started, you know, I was over there for years, so we're stoked to be here at the new one, and just supporting it, cruising, yeah.
You know I'll be there, no matter what.
We're all Oahu boys. We're all from, you know, east side and southeast side, and our drummer is from central. But we're all, you know, just guys who've been playing music for years in the scene together in different bands, and just had this kind of project forming unknowingly, and then just called it The Green, basically. Basically, the album itself kind of represents how we feel right now. We're pushing forward, we're moving, you know, ahead, and yeah, just believing in ourselves and doing what we love. And so, even the album, I think, represents that. There's more than just reggae and love jams on it. We stretched out a little bit more on it. So we're here to rock and do it.
Hitting the road in January with Sammy J and Leilani Wolfram. This is our first headline tour in like 2 years, so that's exciting.
Right.
And just getting back out there.
Mm-hmm. It's good to do our own thing. So we're hitting up everywhere we can, actually. Big cities, smaller, middle of nowhere places too, you know, and everywhere in between. It's gonna be fun. It's like the little Hawaii package winter tour. We're gonna go out in the cold and spread the aloha. It's gonna be freezing. It's crazy when you find fans in places, you know, like in Texas or in the South, or just random places that, you know, there'll be like Hawaiians living in the middle of nowhere, and, you know, they told their friends, they come out, and you really get to see where everyone's at. Yeah, that's one of the things that we like to do too, we've been touring so long and really trying to focus on that, and in a lot of ways we want to play more shows at home, but we've just been on this path, and it's been working, you know, just to kind of spread the music, but it's good because we get to spread it to the people who miss the island, the people and the energy and everything. So that's sort of our little service, you know, that we can do when we're out there, just kind of like connect again with people who miss Hawaii. Hello everybody, this is The Green. Much love and aloha. You're watching Board Stories.
Stay tuned. The Vans skate demo is coming up, where local rippers went off at the North Shore's Banzai skate park. Keep it locked to Board Stories. Welcome back to Board Stories, here at the North Shore's Banzai Skate Park for a skate demo hosted by Vans. With surfing's progressive roots sharing close traditions with skating, shoe and apparel brand Vans brought together skaters and frothing grom for an afternoon of shredding. Along with giving out some free gear, local rippers Evan Mock, Heymano Reynolds, and Carson Hancock, along with Vans team riders Ivan DeFlorence and Nathan Fletcher, tore up the park to the delight of all. Promotional support for Board Stories is provided by Waimea Valley, where Hawaii comes alive. Check them out online at waimeavalley.net and give them a visit next time you're on the North Shore. Welcome back to Board Stories. Well, as always, Waimea Valley has been a wonderful place to hang out, reflect, get a dose of culture, and just breathe in the clean air put out by these rare and beautiful plants. If you're ever on the North Shore, be sure to stop by. You'll be glad you did. Well, it's been a good show. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna finish up with our spill of the week, but as for me, your host, Chris Atronic, I'll see you in the water, or maybe the valley. Aloha. This Spill of the Week showcases a break known as Insanities. Tucked in between off-the-wall and rock piles, this spot comes to life when conditions are just right. And in the end of November, the sand built up to create a heaving slab of a barrel. While there were moments of perfection, the shifting sand made for some unpredictable waves, and the local and visiting contingent got a little more than they bargained for.
This